Hello and welcome to the ETLS Library Services Makerspace Kit for Photosynthesis. This video will be a walkthrough and a setup video for the board game Photosynthesis. The kit comes with 2 board games of Photosynthesis, and this is really appropriate for 4th grade up and can be really fun for adults and high schoolers to play, and can be appropriate for like 2nd or 3rd graders if the students are familiar with board games or are pretty advanced. So this is a great kit to talk about photosynthesis itself, talk about scientific principles like ecosystems or symbiotic relationships as things work together. So in the game, everybody has a different type of tree, and they're trying to develop this island right here. The island has the best soil in the middle of the island, and then that goes all the way out to the outside where it's more sandy soil. And so that really plays into the dynamics of the game, and you're trying to develop your own island forest in the game. It's a great game for our kids. Next, I'm going to show you how to set it up. So each player is going to have a game board that looks like this. You're going to fill in with your seeds, small trees, medium trees, large trees, and your sun marker at 0. This board then is your starting amounts. If you play with 4 players, you're not going to be able to put out all of your trees, but if you play with 2 or 3, you'll be able to get your trees out there on the space on the board. So everybody is going to go around the circle starting with the youngest, and they're going to place what they have on the board, claiming the different spots. So everybody would put a seed on, then more seeds, then more seeds, more seeds, and then we start doing younger trees and then medium trees up. Then the point of the game is to take your large trees that are on the board and be able to turn them in. So end of life cycle your tree. So you'd remove it from the board, put it back onto your mat, and you can take the victory points. The victory points have these leaves that align with the board. So 4 leaves, 3, 2, 1. Since my tree was in the middle of the board, I can take 22 victory points. Next person takes 21, so on. And then say I end of life a 4-leaf tree, then I would grab a 3-leaf. Once all the 3 leaves are gone, then I can grab the 2 leaves. So everybody's gonna go around the board claiming their best spots that they want to do on the board, and I'm gonna show you what it's like then with the game set up. Now that everybody has placed their trees on the board, we can go ahead and do our production phase. The production phase then has the sun and will hit trees. So I'm gonna go down each row here and see my counting. So I'm gonna have 1 sun point from this tree because it's directly facing the sun and it's 1 tall. Then going down here, I get a 2nd point. Then this tree is in front of me, but my tree is taller and this is worth 2. So that gives me my 3rd and my 4th point, my 5th point. But then as I come along here is that this tree is the same height as this one. So I don't get any points for this one. So I'm gonna move up to 6 points on my sundial here. And that is how many points I have then to buy more trees. So then to buy a tree, I would put it down in my ready spot. We're gonna go through, do some of the other actions, and then at the end, I'm going to upgrade my trees. So now I can take this tree here, exchange it out for the next smaller size one that I want. I'm gonna put that one back onto my board in the most top available, which is actually the bottom one. And then I'll place my other tree, and that is a round. After each round, the sun moves around and it goes fairly quickly. So each round of production in action goes really quick. The sun goes around. Once it's done a rotation around, that's a year. Then we move to year 2. The game is over at year 3, but there is an optional year 4 if you want to continue on with it. So very fast-paced game, really great to play with 4th graders and up, maybe 2nd or 3rd grade, all about photosynthesis and ecosystems.